I want to quickly talk to you about Kajabi versus Thinkific. And actually, this year, which course platform is actually better for courses, for community development, but also for branding? Let's quickly have a conversation about that. So before I talked about those two platforms separately, I first want to give you a bird's eye view of the platform itself. Okay, so when you think about Kajabi and Thinkific, think about cloud-based platforms that allow you to create and sell online courses and memberships. So you're basically selling courses, you're selling content, you're selling memberships, and both platforms allow you to do that. So in terms of monetization, you're in good hands. Okay, and basically they have solutions for all kinds of business model, whether you're a small creator to a large course provider. Okay, Kajabi is an all-in-one platform. It's an all-in-one platform that provides the tools to manage all aspects of your business, including course creation and delivery, website building, blogging, sales and funnels, and email marketing. And with Kajabi, you can have everything under one roof, so that you don't need to stitch together various apps or learn to use them. Okay, so that's kind of cool. So when you have that kind of approach, that's pretty good because it really eliminates the need for a learning curve, because every creator, regardless of their knowledge level, can you start using Kajabi real fast. Okay. And what about Thinkific? Thinkific is also a standalone platform with a focus on course creation and delivery. So you can create awesome online courses, deliver them professionally, and engage your students. Okay. Actually, Thinkific does offer a built-in e-commerce functionality and some marketing features as well, but you won't get tools for blogging, funnels, and email marketing that can match specialized solutions in these areas. So those two platforms are good in terms of user friendliness. Really fantastic. Okay, anybody, regardless of their level, can use it. Okay, so they are straightforward to use, and you have a general learning curve depending on the kind of features you want to unlock. Okay, but very very minimal learning curve. So that's pretty good. What about features here? So if you think about Kajabi versus Thinkific, the features are pretty interesting, and I want to really look at the features by category. I want to look at course creation and engagement. I want to look at online community, and then I want to look at actually content delivery to start with. Okay, then later on we can talk about site design and customization, sales and marketing, and also the pricing. So let's first talk about course creation and engagement. So, and in that category, you have course builders. So regarding course creation, both Kajabi and Thinkific allow you to actually start monetizing your content real fast. So you can quickly create your course structure and add content to your lessons. Both platforms offer unlimited video and content hosting for your courses, a drag and drop course builder to add lessons and modules to your courses, the ability to bulk upload your content and turn it into lessons, and you also have an AI outline generator to quickly create a course structure. So this is kind of cool because you are able to get things done faster. Okay, but the thing, if you were to compare Kajabi and Thinkific, here we have a slight edge for Thinkific because Thinkific's third-party apps enable you actually to add advanced lesson types to your course. Okay, that's really good. And so in terms of learning and engagement, those two platforms are pretty good. They offer pretty solid solutions. What about quizzes and certificates? Again, those two platforms offer the same thing, so there's no winner here. There is a tie because both platforms allow you to create quizzes, and their capabilities are similar to actually an extent. Okay, both platforms let you create graded quizzes with multiple choice and multiple select questions, add text and images to questions and answers, add actually answer as explanations, and restrict access to the next lesson based on quiz scores. So this is really good. I mean, from a flexibility point of view, Same thing for live classes. The platforms are pretty good too. Okay, so especially if you are thinking about cohort based learning. Okay, so Thinkific, one thing is a little disappointing is that Thinkific doesn't have, as of the date of this show, native live streaming capabilities, but it integrates with Zoom or Microsoft Teams or WebEx, okay, for the same. Kajabi, on the other hand, comes with built-in live video features. You can live stream directly from the platform and record sessions and add them as videos in the course. So you can see here that Kajabi has a slight edge. So that's for course creation and engagement. What about online community? So Thinkific Communities feature allows you to create online communities that look clean and elegant out of the box. So the cool thing is that you can easily organize your community using spaces. In other words, those are topics, and you and your members can create discussion posts with text and images. You can also schedule events, but basically, Thinkific doesn't support native live streaming, as I said a little earlier, right? Now, Kajabi, on the other hand, here has a full-fledged community builder. The community looks clean and modern, and you can organize it using access groups and circles. Those are topics, and create rich media posts. So when it comes to online community, especially community builders, Kajabi has a slight edge. Okay, so we have a slight winner here. So apart from topics and posts, Kajabi community supports native video uploading and discussion posts, live meetups and native live streaming, group chats and private messaging, and gamification tools like badges and leaderboards. And you also have with Kajabi, you do have a membership directory as well as detailed user profiles. In terms of online coaching, those two platforms are pretty good too, okay? So you're able to actually get things done faster. The only thing is Kajabi is a little stronger than Thinkific, because Kajabi allows you to create one-on-one and group coaching programs, okay? So you have a native scheduler. You can add an agenda, resources, and notes for each session. And you can use Kajabi's live video features to conduct face-to-face meetings with your clients. And so what about content delivery? Here also you have a pretty, what I say, a good winner, in the sense that, I would say it's a tie, because Thinkific's course player is well designed with a sidebar menu for easy navigation and a big content area on the right side. It uses a light color theme by default, but you can also opt for a dark mode. That's totally possible. And Kajabi, on the other hand, has a library of 4 course player themes that are suitable for all kinds of courses, including evergreen courses, signature programs, and membership libraries. Okay, so this is kind of cool from a flexibility point of view. So bottom line is that Kajabi and Thinkific are pretty solid when it comes to course creation. So let's now talk about site design and customization, because when you think about course creation and engagement, online community, and content delivery, you also have to be able to design your website, your community platform, in a very optimal way, right? So Kajabi versus Thinkific, when it comes to site design and customization, those two platforms are pretty, I would say, pretty solid, because both make designing and building a functional website for your brand a lot easier. And both platforms take care of the essentials, like basically they offer free hosting and SSL certificates for your website. They look after the technical aspects of running a website, including security, updates, and maintenance. Both provide a free subdomain, but allow using a custom domain, so that's pretty good from a branding perspective. Both are also white label course platforms. In other words, they allow you to remove all visible branding from your website and course areas, okay? And you can also, and that's a good one, you can also change the site language in both cases. So it just means that here we have a tie. So whether you're talking to a an audience in the States or internationally, you have the possibility to play along the language lines. What about website themes? So basically, Kajabi has a library of 11 website themes, whereas basically Thinkific is not really that strong in that area. In other words, they have about 9 to 10, and those 9 to 10 are not really strong. Okay, so here we have a small winner in terms of Kajabi. Okay, what about blogging and podcast? So basically, Thinkific doesn't offer any blogging or podcasting functionality, so you will need to connect it to a content management system like Squarespace. Kajabi, on the other hand, comes with built-in blogging features that allow you to publish and manage blog posts on your website. So this is pretty good. And you can create actually blog posts, configure SEO settings, categorize your blog post, design your blog page, customize your blog sidebar, and even show opt-in forms. So this is pretty good from a flexibility point of view. Okay. So apart from blogging, Kajabi also allows you to set up a podcast through its integrated podcasting feature. Okay, this is something that Thinkific doesn't do for you. So if you think about Kajabi versus Thinkific, what can you remember about sales and marketing? So let's talk first about the product pricing options. So both Kajabi and Thinkific lets you charge a one-time price, a recurring fee, or even a payment plan for your products. So that's pretty good. So regarding actually subscription payments, both platforms allow you to charge your customers monthly, yearly, or anywhere in between. In addition, you can offer a free trial or charge a custom payment upfront. The only difference is that here, Kajabi lets you Kajabi does something pretty fantastic because it lets you create a weekly or bi-weekly subscription, an option currently unavailable on Thinkific, okay? And also on Thinkific, on Kajabi, you can establish multiple pricing plans for your courses and bundles. And this flexibility allows you to offer, for example, a one-time price and a payment plan for the same course or multiple tiers for your membership website, okay? And both platforms also let you create coupons and support course gifting, okay? Now, the thing here is that Kajabi is a little better in the sense that Kajabi supports a pay-what-you-want option currently unavailable in Thinkific, and you can choose a currency at the pricing plan level, whereas Thinkific only allows you to do this only, let's say, at the site level. It's also easier to create multiple access tiers in Kajabi than in Thinkific, okay? What about payments and checkout? So Thinkific Payments is the default payment gateway in the US, UK, and Canada, and also in the EU areas. And other countries, okay, it uses Stripe in the backend and charges the same processing fee as Stripe. So this is kind of cool. However, it gives you benefits such as additional payment options like Apple Pay, Google Pay, and Buy Now, Pay Later, and built-in sales tax handling. You can also use your own Stripe and PayPal, but you will need to pay an extra fee of between 5% and 0.5% based on your plan. Kajabi also has a managed Stripe-powered gateway called Kajabi Payments that actually does something really fantastic in the sense that it supports digital wallets and buy now, pay later payment options, as well as sales tax handling. So, however, unlike Thinkific, Kajabi lets you use your Stripe and PayPal without paying any additional fee. Also, PayPal is supported for recurring payments, which is not available in Thinkific actually. Okay, so, and in terms of other important elements like marketing funnels, fantastic on both. Email marketing, fantastic on both. Affiliate marketing, fantastic on both platforms. So that's pretty good. Same thing for reporting, people management, and user role. So that's really good too. So let's talk about pricing here. So pricing plans. So Kajabi and Thinkific offer multiple pricing plans, but their approaches are kind of different. So you can see Kajabi here, they have a 4 pricing tier, right, program. So you have You have 70. So you have Kickstarter, Basic, Growth, and Pro. So that's actually, those are the prices as of the date of this show, as of the date of this video, right? That's for Kajabi. And you also have Thinkific. I want you to see right now for Thinkific. Thinkific seems to be cheaper than Kajabi, right? Because Thinkific has Basic, Start, Grow, and Thinkific Plus. Now, Thinkific Plus, for you to get the pricing, you have to contact the company and they have to go through your needs. They have to ask you questions about what kind of configuration you want them to deploy for you, and they will give you a specific quote. Okay, but Kajabi appears more expensive, that's for sure. But Kajabi actually has how do I call it? Has more features. I mean, if you listen to this conversation since the beginning, you would have seen that on a lot of things, Kajabi has more capabilities. Kajabi offers more solutions, right? And those solutions cost money, right? So it's just better to start with the Kickstarter. If you want to go with Kajabi, you want to start with a Kickstarter plan and then take it from there. Like you can upgrade your tier depending on your needs and depending on how comfortable you are using the platforms, right? The cool thing is that with Kajabi or even Thinkific, you can scale. You can scale your business, not a problem. Whether you go from 10 students to 1,000 students or 10,000 students, you have the capabilities to actually get things done real fast. So this is really important from a flexibility point of view, okay? For you to really have access to all those features. So if you think about Kajabi versus Thinkific, what are our final thoughts here? So which one should you go for? Let's quickly talk about that. Well, it really depends. It really depends on what's important for you and what kind of vision you have for your online course business model, okay? But one thing for sure, Kajabi is actually a better option if you are looking for an all-in-one platform for your online course business. Because if you think about it, besides course creation and engagement, Kajabi actually has tools for blogging, podcast, sales funnels, and email marketing. Additionally, it's better suited for creating membership sites, online communities, and coaching programs, actually, okay? On the other hand, Thinkific is a better option if you want a standalone platform, primarily for creating and delivering online courses. The cool thing about Thinkific is that it has a robust course creation tool set of tools, a huge library of third-party apps, and more affordable pricing. So if pricing is important to you, then it's just better to start with Thinkific, okay? And because at the end of the day, if pricing is an important metric, you want to start where your budget actually commits your business vision. Otherwise, it's just a waste of money, a waste of resources. Because the primary difference between Thinkific and Kajabi is their scope. Kajabi is an all-in-one platform that provides tools for course creation, website building, blogging, sales funnels, and email marketing. Thinkific is more focused on letting you create and deliver online courses, so the scope is more limited with Thinkific. Thinkific does provide some e-commerce functionality, but it hardly has any marketing tools, right? So it really depends on what you're looking for, because whether Kajabi is better than Thinkific, this is a more relative question, because it really depends. Kajabi is better when looking for an all-in-one platform to manage all aspects of your business. Thinkific is actually better if you just need a platform for just course creation and delivery. So in conclusion to this conversation, I spoke to you about Kajabi versus Thinkific. I gave you a bird's eye view of those platforms. I gave you a comparison of the features. And we talked also about site design, sales marketing, pricing plans, and also finally, I gave you my thoughts on which platform to choose this year. Thank you so much. God bless you. I will see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.